morning, everybody. I am Allison, and I thought I would do a get ready with me today using some of the products that I've been using all summer long. In fact, this is the makeup that I wore literally every day in June. Like, I'm not even kidding. I switched it up sometimes, but almost every day I wore this makeup look. It's super overcast here today, so my lighting is a little different because I use natural lighting, but I wanted to just do something that I felt like would make me feel happy and in a good mood and summery, because it is not feeling summery outside today. Okay guys, here we go. I am starting off with putting on Urban Decay Primer Potion on my eyes. And I am now putting on MAC's Painterly Paint Pot using my nice Tartelette palette mirror. And oh, I forgot to zoom you in, so there I am zooming you in and completely blocking my face. Good job, Allison. There we go. Oh, you know what? That's where I put the MAC Painterly Paint Pot on my eyelids. And this is Nars's bronze. Oh, geez. I'm so good at these voiceovers. This is Nars's bronzer in Paloma. And I'm just taking the lighter shade and setting my eyeshadow primers with that. And then I'm going to use the actual bronzer shade here in Un Momento. Oh, I just discovered I totally broke out because you know ladies, why women break out every month. So yeah, I just discovered another little friend on my face. So I'm just taking a Wayne Goss brush and running that bronzer shade through my crease. I literally have worn this look so many times this summer. It's so easy and I think it's pretty. So this is Colourpop's Fringe. It is a very bright, sparkly, white gold shade, and obviously I love it. And I just tap that with my index finger on my eyelids. I found that that's the easiest way to apply these Colourpop eyeshadows.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living the lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. Sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed.
This is an Estee Lauder eyeliner in the shade Onyx. I really use the heck out of this eyeliner. It's a nice eyeliner. It's not quite as creamy as the Urban Decay eyeliners, but it's not so stiff where you can't use it. I think it's a nice in-between. And then on the other side there is a smudger, and oh, you probably saw me talking to my dog Chester because he decided to bark at me all morning. One of the reasons I decided to do a voiceover, that and I really like watching the Today Show in the mornings. I am just going to curl my eyelashes, and then in a minute here I will use my favorite mascara, which is Chanel's Le Volume de Chanel mascara.
I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweet. I've been trying to do it right. I've been living the lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. Sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed.
I totally dropped it on my leg. I thought I got mascara all over my pants, but luckily I did not. So I always do my eyes first, so now I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier, I think this is the Tinted Moisturizer, but then I realized I had a primer that I wanted to use. This is the YSL Blur Primer. It's kind of like a gel-based primer, and I just put that on my face and rubbed it in. And then I go in with the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I'm using an It Cosmetics brush here to, I guess, buff it into my skin, and I'm tapping over yet another breakout that I have had this past week. Can't wait till those are gone. I absolutely love Laura Mercier face products. I think they are some of the best out there, and you'll see coming up that I use 2 different Laura Mercier powders to kind of set my base, I guess.
I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweet.
Now I'm going to take my MAC concealer. It's the prolongwear concealer, and I think I'm in the shade NW20 if I remember correctly. And I just kind of put that underneath my eyes in kind of a V-type motion. And then I'm going to take another It Cosmetics brush and pat that into my under eye area. Sorry if you can hear my dogs. Their barking is non-stop. But let's continue on here. I am going to take Laura Mercier's Secret Brightening Powder to set that concealer. I love this stuff. Like I said earlier, I just really like the Laura Mercier products. Okay, so now I am taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder and setting my face with that powder. And this is a Bobbi Brown brush, and I'm just going back into that Nars Duo in Paloma and bronzing up my cheeks and my hairline. I really like this bronzer. I think it has just enough red in it to work for my skin tone and give me some nice color.
I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweet.
For blush, I'm using Nars' Orgasm, one of my favorite blushes ever.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living the lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead, sleeping in my bed.
And now it's time to do my eyebrows. I'm taking the Chanel eyebrow pencil, and I don't really ever get too crazy. I just kind of fill them in. You know, they are what they are. I don't think I'll ever do like a whole brow thing. It's just not my style, but I can appreciate a very well drawn out brow. But this is what I do every day. And this is by far one of the best highlighters I've ever used. It's another Colourpop product. This is in Smoke and Whistles. It's beautiful. Just go out and buy it. I think they're $8 and they're so well worth the money. It's a cream highlighter and I love it. You can get really easily carried away with that, as I just did, but it's such a pretty product. And I'm just tapping some of that highlighter in my inner corner. Oh, I dropped my palette. I do that on the reg for real. And oh, I totally covered my mouth up when I put on my lipstick, so I cut that part out. But I am wearing Colourpop's. What color is this? I think it's called Corrupt. Yes, it is. No, Corset. Sorry. Corset. And I sprayed my face with Max Fix Plus. And I'm good to go. Alright guys, this is my finished look. This is a look that I've worn so much this summer. I hope you like it. And I will list everything that I use down below. See you next time.